quite simply, that fountain hasn't worked for 8 years, and it's tied to the demolition of the infamous Splash Palace when the water supply to that was turned off. The water supply to the fountain was turned off as well. And I know people want the fountain back, but the problem is it's been all these years sitting there doing nothing. And yes, I'd love to see another fountain somewhere. The important message to get across is that the decision that I've got to take next week is whether to go ahead with the demolition of the fountain and what were formerly toilets in St Sampson's Square, so that we could then get on with redeveloping the area to something that's more in keeping with what we like the city centre to be. It's not a decision on what's going to go there instead, but quite simply, it's not really practical to restore the fountain as it was. So quite simply, it's a question of, do we demolish it or do we leave it there as an eyesore for another 8 years? And we want to get on and get things done. So that's what next week will be about. And I'll be taking into account everybody's views on things, but the decision is not what we replace it with. And simply restoring it is probably a bridge too far, shall I say, a fountain too far.